I woke before the alarm because Emma was already moving. "Why are you up so early?" I asked. She didn't look at me. "I told you. My mom needs me. It's an emergency." "You could stay one more day," I said. "I can drive you." "No," she said too fast. "I have to go now." I watched her pack like she was racing someone. "Call me when you land," I said. "I will," she replied, still not meeting my eyes. "Promise." "I promise." She hugged me, quick and light. My chest felt tight. "You're shaking," I said. "I'm just tired," she answered. At the door, Mark cleared his throat. "You sure this trip is what she says?" he asked me. "Don't start," I said. "You don't know her like I do." Emma smiled at him, thin and nervous. "Family first," she said. Mark pulled me aside. "Something's off," he whispered. "You're wrong," I said. "She loves me." Emma grabbed her bag. "I'll miss you," she said. "I'll be right here," I replied. Mark called after her. "Text him when you get there." She waved. "I will." I forced a laugh. "See? Nothing to worry about." Mark frowned. "I hope you're right." I kissed her cheek. "Be safe." She whispered, "Always." The door closed softly. I told myself doubt was fear, and fear meant I cared. I stood there smiling, pretending certainty, ignoring the quiet warning pounding inside my chest as she disappeared away. Days passed without her voice. "Morning," I texted. "Busy," she replied hours later. "That's it." I typed. "Yes," came back. I stared at the screen. "She's stressed," I told myself. Family emergencies do that. At work, Lena leaned over my desk. "You look exhausted," she said. "I'm fine," I replied. "You sure?" "Just missing Emma." Lena lowered her voice. "Does she call?" "She will," I said quickly. "When?" "Soon." At lunch, Lena sat with me. "You keep checking your phone," she said. "I'm waiting," I answered. "For what?" "For things to go back to normal." That night, I replayed Emma's last hug. "She promised," I whispered. My phone stayed silent. The next day, I called her. Voicemail. I tried again. Voicemail. Lena messaged me. "Did she call yet?" "Not yet," I wrote. "Does that bother you?" "No," I lied. "She's dealing with family." Lena replied, "I hope that's true." I argued with myself all evening. She loves you. She's busy. She wouldn't lie. The excuses sounded weaker each time. On the third night, my phone buzzed. My heart jumped. It wasn't her. I called Emma again, hand shaking. It rang until it stopped. I stared at the missed call notice. That silence felt louder than any scream. I whispered, "Call me." I waited. Nothing. I checked the time. Midnight. She said she'd call, I told the dark. The room felt smaller. My phone stayed cold. I pressed redial once more. Voicemail answered. I ended the call. That unanswered ring settled heavy in my chest, pushing doubt closer than trust ever had, and I knew something was wrong, even if I logged into the cloud by habit, not suspicion. "Just checking the bills," I muttered. A folder blinked red. "Why is this shared?" I asked myself. I tapped it. The screen froze. My hands started shaking. "No," I said. "No, no." There she was. Emma. Smiling. Not tired. Not worried. Her arm was around Ryan. "Ryan." I whispered. "You said he meant nothing." My chest burned. My heart raced. I couldn't breathe right. I swiped. Another photo. A hotel mirror. Her hair loose. His hand on her waist. I laughed, sharp and broken. Family emergency. I asked the room. I remembered every fight. "You're imagining things," she had said. "You're insecure. Stop asking about him." I dropped into the chair. She wouldn't do this, I told myself. She loves me. The photos didn't argue. They just existed. I zoomed in. The date stared back at me. Today. While I waited. While I defended her. While I lied to myself. My phone buzzed. Nothing from her. Only silence. I pressed my palms to my face. This isn't real, I said. It's a mistake. But my pulse screamed otherwise. I scrolled again. More smiles. More rooms. More lies. My throat tightened. I whispered her name. No answer. I leaned closer to the screen. My voice came out thin. So this is the emergency, I said. Everything I believed cracked open. Love fell apart. Trust died quietly. I sat there shaking, staring at proof that never loved me back. I felt the room tilt around me. My ears rang. I thought of Mark's warning. I thought of Lena's silence. I understood then that denial had protected me, but truth had finally found me, and it wasn't gentle at all. It stood there, waiting, daring me to keep pretending. I could not no more. Now. I called her the moment my hands stopped shaking. Explain the photos, I said. What photos? She asked. Don't do that, I said. I saw you. She sighed. You're overreacting. Ryan is in our bed, I snapped. He's a friend, she said. He helped me. Helped you lie? I asked. It wasn't planned, she said. So you booked a hotel by accident? I asked. She went quiet. Say his name, I said. Ryan, she whispered. My stomach twisted. He means nothing, she rushed. You said that before, I said. He listens, she said. You never do. That's your excuse. I shouted. You're making me feel small, she cried. I trusted you, I said. I was confused, she replied. You chose him, I said. A message buzzed. Clara. She's hurting, Clara wrote. Please understand. Did you know? I typed. She didn't plan to fall, she replied. I laughed bitterly. Back on the call, Emma said, I didn't want to lose you. You already did, I said. Can we talk when I get back? She asked. No, I said. Please, she begged. Stop, I said. Every word makes it worse. She started crying. I'm sorry, she said. Sorry doesn't erase pictures, I replied. I hung up. I stared at the phone, breathing hard. Begging wouldn't save me. Truth wouldn't heal me. Silence felt stronger than pleading, and I chose it. I wiped my face and spoke aloud. This is over, I said. The room echoed back nothing. I felt exposed, angry, and ashamed. Still, I stood up. If love required humiliation, I would rather be alone than stay and break myself again. I refused to beg for scraps of honesty anymore today. I didn't call her again. I called David instead. You sound wrecked, he said. She cheated, I replied. He exhaled. I know that tone. You survived it, I said. Tell me how. I stopped begging, he said. First lesson. We met that night. You want revenge, he said. I want her to hurt, I admitted. And then what? He asked. I stayed quiet. You want peace or applause? He pressed. I don't know, I said. You do, he said. You're just scared. At home, Emma's jacket still hung there. She doesn't deserve silence, I muttered. David shook his head. Silence isn't weakness, he said. It's control. What if I expose everything? I asked. You'd stay tied to her, he replied. What if I disappear? I asked. Then you win, he said. I sat on the couch. She'll think I don't care, I said. You'll know you do, he replied. That night, my phone lit up. Emma, please talk to me. I typed, erased, typed again. No, I whispered. I set the phone down. I didn't move out. I moved inward. I choose myself, I said quietly. The urge to scream faded. The urge to explain died. I wasn't weak. I was done chasing truth from someone who buried it. Silence became my decision, not my defeat. I felt the first shift inside me, slow but steady, like standing up after being on my knees too long. I knew the man I was becoming would never beg again. Even when loneliness whispered lies late at night, testing my resolve and strength. I didn't ask for updates. They came anyway. Nora called me first. "Have you heard?" she asked. "Heard what?" I replied. "Emma got fired," she said. I stayed silent. "The office found out about her and Ryan," Nora continued. "That's not my business," I said. "I know," she said softly. "I just thought you should know." Later that night, she texted again. "Ryan moved out of the hotel," she wrote. "So?" I replied. "He's pulling away," Nora said. Things got messy. I stared at the screen. "Figures," I typed. I sat alone with the news. "You wanted this," I told myself. Did I? I imagined Emma panicking. I imagined Ryan leaving. The images didn't feel good. They felt empty. Nora called once more. "She keeps asking about you," she said. "What do you tell her?" I asked. "That you're quiet," Nora replied. I nodded, even though she couldn't see me. I remembered David's words. Silence is control. This didn't feel like control. It felt like distance. I whispered, "Is this calmer?" The room didn't answer. I thought revenge would feel loud. It wasn't. It moved quietly, without my hands on it. Emma's life unraveled on its own. Ryan vanished when things got heavy. I stayed still. Part of me felt relieved. Part of me felt tired. I didn't win, I said aloud. I just survived. Karma didn't cheer. It didn't smile. It passed by like a shadow, doing its work without asking how I felt. I realized then that justice doesn't always bring joy. Sometimes it only brings silence and a strange, aching calm that sits beside you, reminding you that pain ending is not the same as happiness beginning yet. I wake earlier now, not from panic but choice. Why am I afraid of being left? Dr. Helen asks. Because silence used to mean loss, I say. And now? She asks. Now it means space, I reply. She nods. What do you want? I want to stop proving my worth, I say. To whom? She asks. To everyone, I admit. Start with yourself, she says. I build routines. Gym at dawn. Therapy on Tuesdays. Dinner alone without checking my phone. You're learning, Dr. Helen says. I'm uncomfortable, I answer. That's growth, she replies. Emma texts during a session. Please talk to me. I don't open it. Dr. Helen notices my pause. You don't owe replies, she says. I know, I whisper. Do you? She presses. Yes, I say, surprised. That night, Emma calls. I miss you, she says. I know, I reply. I made a mistake, she says. I made changes, I answer. Can we meet? She asks. Not now, I say. When? She asks. I don't know, I answer honestly. Silence stretches. She waits. I breathe. Later, David texts. You sound different, he writes. I feel different, I reply. I stand in the mirror. I won't abandon myself, I say. My phone stays face down. For the first time, I am not waiting to be chosen. I already chose. The power didn't arrive loudly. It settled quietly in my chest. Emma waited on the other side of the silence. I did not rush. I finally understood that healing wasn't about winning her back. It was about standing still while my life moved forward without asking permission from the past anymore. I stay calm, present, and unafraid of losing anyone. She waited outside the cafe, twisting her hands. Thank you for coming, Emma said. I came to listen, I replied. Her eyes filled. I messed everything up. You chose to, I said. I was scared, she whispered. I was loyal, I answered. She reached for me. Ryan was a mistake. He was a choice, I said. I ended it, she cried. You ended us first, I replied. She shook. I still love you. I loved who I thought you were, I said. Paul stepped closer. I owe you an apology. You raised her, I said quietly. I didn't teach her this, he said. I believe you, I replied. Emma sobbed. Please give me time. You already had it, I said. She wiped her face. We can fix this. No, I said. We can't. Why not? She begged. Because trust doesn't come back, I said. She whispered, I'll wait. You already did, I answered. The silence hurt her. It freed me. I forgive you, I said. Her head lifted. Really? I forgive myself more, I replied. Paul nodded sadly. Emma stepped closer again. I stepped back. Don't leave like this, she said. I'm leaving stronger, I replied. You're so calm, she said. I'm done fighting, I answered. I walked past them. My heart hurt. My hands didn't shake. I didn't look back. Outside, the air felt clean. I whispered, goodbye. It wasn't loud. It was final. I chose myself, and for the first time, the past had no power over my steps anymore. I felt sadness, but not regret. I had mourned us already. Walking away hurt, yet staying would have destroyed me. I carried memories without chains now. Love didn't disappear. It changed shape. I survived the truth, and that survival became my quiet victory at last for myself alone. I stared at the man in the mirror. Who are you now? I asked. Not the man who begged. Not the one who doubted. Someone stronger. Mark called. You doing okay? He asked. Better, I said. Good. You deserve that. I smiled, feeling a weight lift. Lena texted later. Dinner? She asked. Sure, I replied. Her company felt real. No lies, no games. I found the last photo. Emma smiling with Ryan. My fingers hovered. Not anger. Not pain. Peace. I deleted it. My phone was lighter. So was I. I thought about forgiveness. Not for her. For me. I didn't forget. I didn't excuse. I just let go. Mark said, You've grown. I nodded. I survived. Sometimes, surviving hurts more than falling. But rising again feels like rebirth. I learned to stand on my own, without shadows pulling me down. The past was a lesson, not a prison. I breathed in deep. Goodbye, I whispered, not to her, but to the pain. I stepped outside. The world didn't change. But I did. Stronger. Free. Ready. And for the first time in a long time, I was ready to live for me.